Hi, my name is Tracy Bish, and I am a Pilates teacher, a photographer, a healer, and a lover of the earth. And today I'm here to talk to you about finding clarity and using your body as a tool of intuition. So with all of the craziness going on in our world right now with coronavirus, with lockdowns and everything else that seems to be happening, I think it's a great time to talk about finding clarity and using your body to help discern some of the messages being put out there. So one of the things that I like to do for finding clarity is to do a practice such as Earth Sky Breath, which helps bring me back to a center, like a balanced place within my body. Because if we don't have clarity, we could be emotional, we could have anxiety, we could be living in a lot of fear, we could be stuck in our mind, so we could be really caught up in our own thoughts and our own beliefs. We could be really rigid with our thinking. So we can also think about people who try, to bring multiple conversation to us, and a lot of us aren't maybe open to hearing another perspective, and that could be part of not having clarity. We're really stuck in our own pattern. So this is just a simple way to do it. There are many layers of clarity, and I'm just gonna touch on one that will help bring balance to your body and to your mind, which can help with discernment. So the goal would be to find a comfortable position. So whether that be seated in a chair, on the ground, you could lay on the ground, you could stand. I like to sit for this practice. So Earth Sky Breath is about connecting to the earth and it connecting to the sky. So first we're going to find our comfortable position, and then we're going to sit and just breathe. So first we're going to take an inhale in through the nose, and we're going to inhale to our heart space. And then on our exhale, we're going to send the breath down through our body. And then we're going to imagine we're going to grow roots out of the bottom of our feet that reach deep down into the earth. And then we inhale again. We inhale through the heart space. And as we exhale, we grow roots. So we're continually growing roots down into the earth. We can think about our roots widening and reaching out in all directions. Let's do one more breath like this. So inhaling through the heart space, and then exhaling, growing roots. We're going to really reach our roots deep down into the earth. On this next breath, we're going to inhale. And as we inhale, we're going to gather the Earth's energy. So we're going to, through our roots, we inhale, gathering this Earth's energy. On exhale, we draw this energy up into our heart space. So inhale, we gather, gathering all this earth energy. On exhale, we draw this energy up through our roots, up through our feet, up through our legs, and up into our heart. And then we're going to do one more breath like this. So inhale, gather. Exhale, bring it up through your feet, through your roots, up into the body, into the heart. Next, we're going to switch our breath, and we're going to connect to the sky. So as we inhale through our heart space, we're going to exhale, and we're going to reach up with our energy and connect to the sky. So in the sky, there's the sun and the moon and the stars. So we inhale through the heart space, and exhale, we reach our energy up to the sky, to the top of our head. And then we do one more breath like this. We inhale, and then we exhale, sending our energy out into the sky. We're going to connect with that expansiveness of the universe. On this next inhale, we're going to gather this expanded energy of the universe, of the stars, of the moon, of the sun. And then on exhale, we're going to bring it down into our body, to our heart space. Again, we're going to inhale, gather this energy in the sky. And then exhale, we bring it down into our body. And last time, let's inhale, gather the sky's energy. Exhale, we bring it down through the top of our head into our heart space. And then we're going to do 2 just breaths in through our heart. So we're just going to breathe in through our heart space now. So we inhale to the heart space, and then we exhale through the heart space. And then one more time, it's a centering breath. So we inhale into the heart space, and then we exhale out from the heart space. And then you can open your eyes. So you should feel much clearer, a little bit more balanced. If you were emotional or anxious, hopefully you've calmed down from this practice. So you can do this for a long period of time. I just did a really quick one, but you could really focus on connecting with the earth and then drawing the energy up. And then after you feel complete with that, then you could really connect with the sky and the energies of the sky. So that'd be the sun, the moon, the stars, the universe, whatever you would like to connect that was meaningful to you from the sky. So next we're going to talk about using the body as an intuitive tool. So now that we're balanced, we can be more clear, we could think clearly, and we could start taking this out into the world. So there is a lot of information floating around. There's a lot of conspiracy. There's a lot of conflict energy. There's a lot of emotion taking place. And it's really hard to discern what's real, what's not real, like who's legit, who's not legit. So let's use the body as a tool for this. So say I'm scrolling through social media and there's some friends that I really trust and they post some interesting things. So I open it up and I may read it or I may watch the video. So I'm going to check in with my body to see how my body's feeling. So say I hear something, I read something, and I feel like, ugh, like it makes me nervous, it makes me fearful, it makes me angry, it makes me really unsettled. It doesn't make me feel good. So that's a contraction in the body. So my body is really wise. So I'm going to avoid contraction because I don't want to live in a contracted space. I don't want to live in fear. I don't want to live in anger. I don't want to be anxious. I want to live in a clear, open space. I want to be peaceful. So let's look at the alternative. So I read something and I'm like, wow, that's really great information. And I feel wide and expansive. That's where I want to be. I want to be in a high vibe space. I don't want to be in a contracted, lower vibe, angry, anxious, fearful state. There are many things happening out in this world that are not good, but there are a lot of great things. And we should not have to live in fear of what is happening. We don't have control. And I think part of what's happening is people are looking for control, but we have no control over anything. So let's use our body as a tool. So doing something like the earth sky breath on a regular basis, and then using our body as a discernment tool. So if you read something, see something, or talking to a friend and you're trusting that person, but you feel really contracted, I would say that your body's telling you maybe that's not truth for you. Maybe that's not something you buy into. You're not going to get sucked in that fear or that anxiety or that belief. Now, if you're talking to this friend and you feel really wide and expansive, like it lifts you up, it makes you feel lighter, it makes you feel freer, it makes you feel happy, it makes you feel peaceful, it makes you feel hopeful. That's the space you want to be in, because that's a space that we can create a new reality for ourselves and for the world. It is a space to approach working with our children. We do not want to be teaching them fear or putting them in fear. We want to utilize that expansive space to work with the earth, our land, our animals, work with our communities, to do good projects, to volunteer, to do rightful action during this time. Now, people may say, you know, we're avoiding these issues, and we're not really. We need to do meaningful, everyday steps to help change those things. And me being in a contracted, fearful state is not going to do that. So we need to operate from an expansive point of view. So using the body as discernment is a great way to start to learn this. So, and anything you can do, you can ask your body, how does that feel? Does it feel or does it feel yeah? Now sometimes it may feel a little like, I don't know. That's something to think about and come back to. So that's different than a full-on fear reaction. It's more like, I don't know. So sit with that for a while. You could sit with it a day or 2 or 3. So I'm just giving a different point of view to start to look at things in a different way, and using our body because it's so intelligent that we don't utilize that. We discount that part of ourselves. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please like it, share it with any friends that may find this helpful during this time, and I hope to see you again. Take care.